Okay. Welcome, everyone. If we're lucky, we're finishing Eternal Darkness tonight. And hey, hon. Yes, I was about to say welcome, but you beat me to it. So, I won't go into detail, but yesterday I ate a burrito that really didn't agree with me. Oh, I guess I'll just... This way. Why is it so... do I have an invisibility spell active? Well, Zeno, blame Sorrow. That's why. I would like for this color filter to go away. Hello. Thank you. Die, please. Thank you.
Oh, well, if you see him go, sink me. I can't imagine what he's...
Eddie. I don't know who that was, but someone was talking. Oh, it's just a rat. Rat. We are the rat. We're rats. Alright. Go on. Okay, fucking help. He's red. Cast. Blue. Sword. Pargon. Oh, good Christ. Target the enemy, please. Oh, thank God. I'm gonna run around in a circle for a moment. Let's let my magic refill. If y'all don't mind. You think that was Peter muttering because his sanity is low? It didn't sound like Peter, but I don't remember what his voice sounds like. So maybe my memory is just, fucked. Which... it easily could be, because my memory is just usually faulty. That should be good enough. So which door did I come through? This one. Gotcha. Alright, I thought I came through that one, but that one's locked. And that's the, This is the weird door that we've seen the past couple times we've been in this church. Your sword is glowing glue. Sorry, let me try that again. Your sword is glowing blue. Alright, I don't want to hear yet. Actually, no. Let's go over here.
Oh, but if you seem to sink me, I can't imagine what he's...
I'll go. Thank you. Oh, there were trappers there. Well, it'd be nice if I could see them. It's a wee bit hard to see them, you know. I need to play the Sword games. I've only played the original Sword. I love Zork. Would not be great for streaming because there's literally no graphics. It's got the most powerful graphics card in existence. Your imagination. Alright, I gotta telefrag him, I guess. He's going to zap me before I can get over to him. Never mind. Telefrag. A milky blue bottle stands on the altar. Oh, that's fucking useful. Grand Inquisitor's a point-and-click 3D Zord. Ooh.
If you seem to sink me, I can't imagine.
Don't think I have that one. Yeah. Well, if I have a way of getting it, I wouldn't mind streaming it. I think the door is bleeding. Alright, we're just starting off with that, I guess. I mean, like I said, I've only really played the first Sword. We got a green fucker this time. Alright. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, there's an enemy in front of me. Hold up. Cannot see. Oh, so we're talking like Mist 3D kind of thing? I need to finish Mist as well. That sounds cool, though. Tattered letter lies forgotten on the chair. Soldier's letter. Third letter from Private Reginald Jackson to his love Margaret. It's been 2 weeks since Haskell went missing, and I'm afraid to go to sleep. More than once I saw shadows of people moving past my bed, peeking through the blinds to see a wounded soldier being taken from his bed, drugged and delirious in the dead of night, never to be seen again. As Haskell was, perhaps as I will be. What happened to them? I don't know. I'm afraid to ask what happened, for I know that I would surely be the next one to be taken into the darkness. The eternal darkness. The table is stacked full of occult items, far beyond anything Peter had expected. He uncovers bizarre drawings of unnatural creatures, animated corpses, and other ethereal nightmares. Row upon row of books dedicated to occult lore and arcane science, from the ludicrous to the most hideously unholy. The shelf appears to be recessed into the wall, not quite as flush as the others in the room, almost as if it could slide inward. Should Peter push the shelf? Yes. Doesn't this lead to where the monk died? In the temple?
What's happened? If you seem to
Yeah, that was kind of unavoidable. I'm actually gonna kill these two. Sweet and sour chicken and fried rice for dinner tonight. Incidentally, Zeno made fried rice, but I did not get into it because there was some rather delicious looking linguine, alfredo, and bacon pasta that my dad got from the grocery store that he didn't eat. So I had that. Also, I just saw the message about something being on Steam. I'm assuming that's Zork Green Inquisitor you're talking about. The important thing is the guy's dead. Also, you don't take any damage from the trappers, but it does waste time, and you do run the risk of taking damage here. So if you don't mind either of that, you can just walk right into the trappers and there's nothing wrong. I have Steam set to only download things between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. because there is never going to be a time where I will be awake at that time. So essentially, it never automatically downloads stuff. Alright, I think I know where this goes. Because the latest I'm willing to stay up is 2 a.m. and the earliest I'm willing to wake up is 5 a.m. So I'm never going to be awake at 3 a.m. and I'm never going to be awake at 4 a.m. Barring some unusual circumstances. Ah, right, I forgot about you. Well, I have the Zork... Wait. Wait a minute. They put the... I don't have the Zork games on Steam, I have them on GOG. Wait a minute. Hun, you know who owns the rights to Zork, right? Can I get purple, please? Like, Activision owns the right to Zork. Well, yeah, I have them on GOG. I at least have the first three and Zork Zero. But if they're on Steam now, that means Activision is actually putting some of their legacy content on Steam. Probably because Battle.net is getting phased out. So I'm gonna have to do some Steam shopping at some point. And when I get around to doing it, to word that carefully, I will possibly be putting up some kind of poll for people to pick retro game nights next month. And if you're wondering why I said that I have to word that carefully, it's because if I say when I get around to it, Zeno is obviously going to say we have around to it downstairs because my dad has a little stone that says "to it" written on it. And I have threatened on multiple occasions to throw it at Zeno if he says it again, and I think I am supposed to throw it at him about 4 or 5 times by this point. The soldier's cold and stiff body lies sprawled on the steps. Peter attempts to flip the corpse over to discover his identity, but all that is left of the man's face is a ruined mass of eaten flesh. Magical attack. So that's Red Gormore and Anterbach. Version, or level 5 version. And now for the level 7 version. Yeah, well, Han, don't expect it to get any better under Microsoft. Like, don't get your hopes up too much, because Microsoft owns Bethesda, and Bethesda is still being Bethesda. The Mick Gordon situation got a whole lot worse. Corridor is ended by an elaborate door decorated in a manner much different than the others within the cathedral. Peter senses an unbearable evil beyond that door. When he reaches it to open it, fear creeps into his gut and begins to eat at his soul. Should Peter open the door? Well, obviously. Yeah, this is where the monk died. There's a guardian. Oh, is Peter gonna get fucking obliterated, or are we actually going to fight the guardian? Oh god, we're gonna fight him. Alright, I am doing this first.
You bore me flesh and bone.
Ow. Probably easier if I dodge those instead of shooting them. Ow. Yeah, we're just gonna have to let him kill me because now I don't have enough magic to heal. I'm moving too slowly. Alright. I don't know if I'm damaging him. Thankfully, I saved just ever so slightly outside of the boss room. Alright, I'm going to attempt this 1 or 2 more times, and then for the sake of efficiency here, if I don't figure out what I need to do by the 3rd attempt, if Zeno, if you have the guide up, if you could give me a little bit of a hint here. I don't know if he has a force field up or anything. Well, okay, can you... Does he have a force field? Because that's the kicker there. Because it looks like something was preventing me from shooting him. I can't skip cutscenes. So we're just gonna see this every time I die.
You bore me flesh and bone.
Wait a minute. Damn it! Maybe I don't need the most powerful version. So, the magical attack thing is definitely there for a reason. So, maybe I just shouldn't use the most powerful version, because it doesn't look like I have enough time to even pull off the spell. Because I feel like they would not have put the magical attack scroll literally right next to the boss room if I wasn't supposed to use it. Oh, I have the magical elixir. I forgot about that. Well, I should probably hold on to that and only use it when my magicka is at the lowest. Because it refills your entire magicka meter. So we're just gonna see this every single time. Because I can't skip cutscenes. Now this is no dialogue that I can mockingly repeat. I have a lot of them. You absolute fucking bastard. God, do I even have enough time to cast anything? What the fuck? Oops.
Oh, but sink me.
He's gonna kill me before I can get out of the way. Alright, how the hell do I do this? Every time I try to cast, he pulls me before I can actually finish the casting. I can't attack while I'm casting, I can't move while I'm casting. If I go far away from him, he just starts throwing shit at me, or he'll start whipping his tongue out. I don't know what to do. The 3 video game genres that are honestly better if you just use a guide are horror games, old JRPGs, and point and clicks. Dodge fireballs, and once the last fireball is dodged, then cast. Okay, so it's exactly what I thought it was. I'm assuming I need to be facing him. Level 3 magic attack. Okay. So I had the right idea. It's just his tongue is the problem. So I need to probably position myself close enough to him that he doesn't use the tongue. Stop. If he's attacking me without using fireballs, then I'm too close. Alright. So what, if I get far enough away, he just won't attack at all? Aside from the fireballs? Like, how much range does the magic attack have? I wasn't able to actually cast the spell, so I don't actually know what it does. I chose red in the beginning, yes. I see how to do it. Alright, so I literally need to get far enough away that he can't actually... Or that the tongue is easier to dodge. Use the tongue.
Confusing bird. Sing me. Imagine it.
Alright, don't do that. Got it. I suppose I'm just fighting these guys now. Ah, I see. And of course it attacked. Oh, it did get me. so I guess it's just gonna be more of this for a little bit. He's gonna summon a big guy at any moment here, I just know it. Oh, come on.
You bore me flesh and bone.
Is it over? Okay, I am saving right the fuck now. I don't trust anything. So Peter reaches out for the artifact, but pulls away as he feels its corrosive magic close on his hand. Wrapping his hands in a shred of clothing, he carefully lifts the artifact from its resting place. Nice.
And that was how I came by it. I know it sounds crazy, but there you have it. The only proof I have is that statue.
It's a strange one. I've seen one like it before.
You have?
Yes. Very rare, though. Very obscure.
I've had experts take a look at it, and none of them know what it is. And you do.
I'm somewhat of an expert on these things myself. An interest
No,
I
I'm
developed
somewhat
a
of a
long time
scientist
ago while I was
myself.
a young man.
Then you should keep it. Lord knows I have no interest in it. I am sure it's the cause of my sleeplessness. I keep thinking about it, as if it's calling out to me.
Then a drink, perhaps. For the gift. For an unusual objet d'art.
All right. Having stopped reading, Alex discovers a small penny taped to the back of Peter's chapter page. Heh, it's the penny. So I'm assuming we go effect now. Also, I've seen the sanity effects that I really wanted to see. So, I'm going to restore my sanity. Because I intentionally kept it low for 2 specific sanity effects, and we have now seen them.
Help me! Please help me! I can't get the blood out!
The basement key. Oh, we're going to the basement already. Alright. And I can hear Peaches. I've already read that. Yep. That's Peaches. Alright, I didn't. Wait a minute. Oh. I didn't think we'd be going to the basement already. Hell yeah, give me that. Fuse box and circuit breaker array is situated upon the wall. All but one of the fuses are intact. Ooh. The safe is large and old-fashioned, made in the days when security was derived from the heavy metal construction rather than secure locking mechanisms. It doesn't look like it would be too difficult to break the combination. If only Alex had a stethoscope to hear the tumblers more clearly. Mechanical device is secured to the floor. Long metal screws hold a dull metal dish firmly against the floor. A locking mechanism is fixed at the top of the dish, looking forward to the ceiling. So I'm assuming we'll figure out what that's for later. Yeah, well, I mean, as Semke said in an earlier stream, if you are too good at the game, you don't really get to see the sanity effects. And there were 2 particular sanity effects that I really wanted to see, and the only way I could guarantee they might show up is to make sure my sanity was low enough. One of them was the Gamecube reset, and the other one was the save data deletion. Huh, that really is a sanity effect. Well, rip the statue, he's no longer with us. An antique medicine cabinet hangs on the wall. Its wood is stained from years of use in the ambient humidity of the room. Should Alex open the cabinet? Sure. Oh. A legacy of darkness.
You are not free to leave this plane until you complete a task for me. You are to hunt and kill the master of this house. Do this one thing, and you will be free. Else fear the wrath of Chaturga.
That's probably how the grandfather died.
Everything is complete for your arrival, Master. Now we must wait for the planets to align And that is not too many years from now. Another Roivus has crossed our path. This time, we will not be so merciful. He will meet such a horrible death that the rest of the line will never set foot in his house again.
Journal of Maximilian Roivus. Inside, an array of unctions, potions, pills, and ointments to cure all ails, including hypochondria. Edward was quite nervous about his health, as if the whole world depended upon it. Alright. Give me a moment here. Just want to see if we are indeed on chapter 10. Oh, indeed we are. Journal of Maximilian Roivus, Part 2. I sought to love all, yet now love causes me pain and suffering. I have learned to fear nothing, although it is nothing that I most fear. All that were loyal to me now number among my worst enemies. That's rough, buddy. Oh, we're Edward.
My education in psychiatry did not prepare me. I would love to see how Freud's view of his mother would change with the knowledge of Chaturga.
Okay.
How Skinner would
so
incorporate Zelotath into his behavior.
Cutscene skipped a moment there, but I think it's fine.
How Jung would accommodate Ulioth into his theory of the collective unconscious. Like my ancestor Maximilian, I too had an interest in my family tree. As a psychiatrist, I believed that science could provide answers into my family's sordid, bizarre past. It was with great excitement that I began my search. The mansion's history was filled with my colorful predecessors. Everything from convicted and hung witches to committed madmen, each laying their own peculiar mark on its character. I
Wish I had a
intended
library
to
like
find
that.
their
Not full of
secrets.
families, but just full of books and stuff. A journal of family history rests on the mantle as if used recently. Edward has found a historical journal. Politely, she asks Edward if there's anything she can do for him. Liquid That's alcohol. That's just alcohol. You're telling me that they could have a guy literally explode, but they couldn't just call it booze? Okay, well, maybe it's just a joke. An old musty book bound in dry, dusty leather. This book covers the early history of the Roivus family, dating back before the settlers in this land. There appears to be something pressed between the pages. Should Edward get it out? Minute hand of a clock. Fuck that bass.
You know who I am, Edward. Although you are doing your best not to believe it, I am, or was, Maximilian Roivas, your ancestor. I died in an asylum after trying to warn the world. The pain and anguish I felt in that cell has empowered me to linger after my death. I must complete what I started, Edward. The darkness must be stopped, or all of humanity may end.
What's the MPAA? Is that the motion picture something?
Set the clock to the 33rd minute of the 3rd hour.
Magic pool. I don't have the tome yet. A looming grandfather clock stands ominously in the corner, gazing on the empty room with an almost patriarchal air of its own. The ghost asks Edward to set the clock, but there are no hands on it. Edward must find the clock hand so he can set it properly. Motion Picture Association of America. I see. Why do you say fuck the MPAA? Even in the past, that damn door is locked. Some of this dialogue is the same as it was with Alex. It's not who I wanted to talk about. As Edward nears, the servant stops mumbling to herself and asks him if he thinks the weather will clear up before the solstice. Edward finds the reference to the solstice rather odd and ponders its significance. The servant's going to turn out to be dead again. No one living in the house for a long time, as no wonder the pantry is empty. Edward lives out of the refrigerator, so to speak. The servant notices Edward's presence and comments on the weather. Idle chit-chat. Edward has never learned the piano, but that has not stopped him from hammering away at the keys now and again. It's very therapeutic. Perhaps one day he would learn it properly. God, I miss playing piano. It's been so long that I would have to literally retrain myself. I'll take that seat. Puttering around with the crockery, the servant informs Edward that the table has been set for him just as he likes it. Wonderful. As their standards are hard to meet, and also the MPAA aren't even official film people. They're just a group of anonymous parents who rate films based on their personal things, rather than a full-fledged organization like the ESRB. Well, I mean, yeah, I can get that. A bizarre decorated mantle frames the fireplace, adorned with odd sigils, arranged in a circular fashion. It is unlike most of the art in the house. Perhaps this has some special significance? So I can't even see most of the art. This game's brightness just seems to be fucked. I mean, I get it's a horror game, but even with the brightness set pretty damn high, it's still hard to see stuff. Well, the statue guy's gone. Brooding, okay. Yeah, it's the same stuff that it says with Alex. Buddy, come here. Previously, the servant asks if Edward is in good health. Some stuff is Alex. The master bathroom is woefully Spartan and only barely contemporary. It appears to satisfy the most practical of tastes, or perhaps someone who has their mind set on other things. What year is this again? Well, I never even saved when I got here. 1952. Okay. How old was Peter Jacob? Because that only would have been 40 years. To be that old, he would have had to have been in his 40s. Like, already. Edward is reassured at the sight of the family gun cabinet, itself a priceless antique. He would rather not have to smash the windows to get inside, but where did he leave the key? Yeah, saw that. Journal of Family History rests on the bench. An old musty book, bound in dry, dusty leather. This book covers the recent history of the Roivas family, going back perhaps 150 years. There appears to be something pressed between the pages. Oh, there's the hour hand. Yeah, I mean, rating systems can be pretty weird. She informs Edward that she believes the weather will worsen, and that she hasn't heard of it being this bad for many decades. Unknown to herself as she works, the servant comments on how the mansion is never really clean. This room is a holdover from the days when the servants were all residential help, living in the mansion. Rumor has it that the old servants' quarters were demolished long ago. But yeah, we never went in there as Max. An exorbitant and out-of-place stained glass window ends the hallway. Whoever put it here had eclectic taste, and it confirms Edward's belief that the mansion is more folly than a real house. Yeah, the servants' quarters was a locked room in Max's level, and we never actually got to go in there. Given that some of the servants were actually enemies because they had one of the monster types in them, I can only assume that the servants' quarters was where some of them were gathering. But yeah, I mean, about the ratings thing, one of the most annoying things about the rating system, at least in the US, is it is more acceptable for something to be violent and gory than it is for it to be sexual. It is more acceptable to have people just shooting guns all over the place. Stop that, Jesus. The game keeps being weird again. It is more acceptable for people to just be shooting guns all over the place than it is for one person to be in their underwear.
Destroy the Guardians, Edward, and avenge my waste and death.
Shit's probably gonna get fucky. Oh, and I never found the key. So I don't have the shotgun. The fuck is an... Oh, it's a rifle. Alright, I'm assuming I'll be able to... Wait a minute. Wait a second. I have 3 different gun types here. The fuck is an elephant gun? I don't know what an elephant gun is. Yep. It's Helm of Eternal Darkness. There's only one spell left. Tyr and Red Gormor. On the desk was the work of a madman, frantic scribbling on torn notepaper that had somehow weathered the years. Were these Maximilian's ravings, laid out in choppy scrawls of ink? And the testament of humanity's savior, waiting to fuel the final battle against the Guardians. I don't know why I added final there. It's a big fucking gun used for hunting elephants. I mean, I guess it is the obvious answer. Alright. Oh, I think I found the key. Am you good? You okay? No, you're not. Ow. There's no prompt to finish her. Is it just me, or do I have a lot less health than the other characters? Oh, half a key. Okay. Bottom half of the basement key. I'm assuming I'm gonna have to go to the other vases. Oh, of course. Be safe. Are y'all arguing what an elephant gun is? You safe? Oh, probably. Yeah, it's in the basement. I kind of am not in there yet. Shaken by his brush with death, the servant gives his thanks. He warns that the creature might still be around and extra firepower would be handy. Reminded by his own words, he fishes a key from his pocket and gives it to Edward. Ah, the gun cabinet key. Thanks, buddy. Val, why'd you have to say blunderbussy? Why did you have to add that word to my knowledge? I think I need new friends. I'm just joshing you. Why do I have to manually do this? I better not fucking die. Yes, I'm aware. Oh, that's the elephant gun. This function allows the character to change the fire selector on guns. Okay, I will keep that in mind. I do not want the elephant gun equipped. Yeah, this is the shark gun. If you know, you know. Alright, well, where's the top bit?
Dear God!
Alright, let me just see how strong this elephant gun really is. Out of my way. Alright, don't shoot the serpent, Spike. Yeah, okay, see, there was nothing really I could do. So, just so you know, I couldn't save during any of that. For that whole sequence. So, I have to do the whole thing over again. Don't you just love not being able to save? Isn't it, like, engaging as a gameplay mechanic to not be able to save? It's so engaging having to redo entire sequences because I can't save. Well, it's artificial difficulty, really. Because the only reason why it's hard is because the game won't let me save. It's not because the game is actually hard. it's just because I can't save. Medal of Honor frontline flashbacks. I feel like Sorrow is typing up something. Okay, so it's probably going to keep healing. So I need to find... Alright, you guys are still talking about the elephant, yeah? I need to find the bottom half of the key. I'm wondering if I need to let it attack a servant or not. Or if I need to let it pass by a certain area. Or that. So, funny thing. Yes, hon? Yes, dear? God. Summon Horror. That's probably the one that I've had on me for a while. Oh, good. Alright, I think. Go up, go up, go up. It's time to go. Get up the stairs, you old fucker. James H. Sutherland. Yeah, that sounds like James from Silent Hill. So the fact that I can't kill this thing and he kind of has a wide attack kind of makes this a little irritating. because the safest way to do this is a back and forth, and for some reason Edward has way less health than any of the other characters we've played as. Or I've played as. Hopefully the obelisk doesn't, fucking heal. No, it's still partially damaged. Alright. So it's destroyed. So I can go back up here. Heal. Reveal invisible. Now I can just stick to using this. Fuck you. So, oop. Is that who James Sunderland oops, is based on? Or just a reference? Because if that's supposed to be an actual, like, other thing, I have never heard the name before. Yeah, because I don't know who James H. Sutherland is. Inside the well, a crumbling ladder leads down into the cloying darkness. Should Edward venture down the ladder? Maximilian had not lied. The city is miraculous. It glows in the darkness like an incredible jewel. But the thought of what lies inside, the guardians of Chaturga, makes Edward shiver with fear. 9 great towers dwarf the surrounding city. Perhaps the towers serve as a focus, channeling great tides of energy into the city itself. Oh boy. I can feel my throat gurgling for some reason. I would like it to stop. Are we gonna fight the Scorpion Foco again? Okay, this is yeah, no big deal. Oh my god, move! Okay. My coffee's gotten cold. here. That's a lot of stuff down. Alright, so I guess the saber was probably the better option there. By the way, you don't have iframes in this, so you can get comboed, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. What is it with horror games that aren't third-person shooters, or in some cases actually are third-person shooters, just having, like, really, really terrible combat? Because it seems to be a thing with a lot of horror games, and I don't know if it's just the point of the genre, or if, for whatever reason, nobody knows how to make the combat good. Because the only horror game I've played that actually had really, really good combat was Dead Space. And Dead Space 2. Even the better Resident Evils don't really have the best combat. And Silent Hill's combat is terrible. What about Resident Evil 4? So given the circle there, I'm probably going to have to use the 7-point spell. Get out of the way, please. Alright, I think I can safely use the elephant gun. Ow. Hey, probably should have equipped the sword. Okay. Let me just equip that for now. Yeah, I mean, you can never be too sure. I have a decent amount of ammo anyways, so it's not a huge deal. Alright, so out of safety, since there's probably something else coming up, I am going to wait for my magic to restore. So Zeno told me there were 12 chapters. We're on chapter 10. I genuinely have no idea what's left. There's always a chance that it could actually be 11 chapters, and then the 12th chapter is something else. I could be completely wrong on that, and Zeno could be wanting to call me an idiot or something. I also might be an octopus. You don't know my life. You like sweet tea? Okay, good. I like sweet tea. I like iced tea. I don't drink much regular tea, but when my throat's fucked up, I do drink lemon iced tea. Or lemonade. Honey lemon tea, that's it. You stinky poo-poo head. I mean, I've called Zeno a big dumb poopy head on a few occasions. Pulsating field of energy emanates from the stone. Should Edward touch the field? Yes. Stinky poo-poo head. I just read it. Alright, we're doing this. Oh, wait a minute. Are these the 9 towers? Oh, there's a blue guy there this time. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. To go here. Out of my way. Okay. Oh, God, what are we doing? Shit, I wasn't given any kind of hint here. I'm assuming... Should be fine. Oh, but you can't pause while you're reloading. I just discovered that. And we'll pull the lever. Tomorrow is a test day. Then you go home Saturday. Okay. Yeah, I look forward to watching you stream again, hon. Alright, I don't like this. Alright, Zeno, since you have the guide up, do I have to go to all of these towers, or is there an actual specific spot I'm supposed to go through? Because if I'm, like... Oh god, I have to do all of these, don't I? I have to do all 9? Does it matter what rune I use? Because I have been given no hints about what runes to use. That's like the thing that concerns me, is that I've already screwed up and we'll have to start it all over again. As long as it doesn't matter what rune I use. Yeah, because if it doesn't say what rune to use, then it probably doesn't matter. But if it does matter and I've already screwed up, that's a bit of a problem. I'm gonna save while I'm in here. Alright. Well, which one's Tower 5? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, Zeno, do you want to guess which one I actually picked a rune for? What did it say for Tower 5? Yeah. Well, Tower 5 is the one I picked the blue rune for. I already used blue. Okay, okay, good. Yeah, alright, I already did that. I was smart. Okay. See, I had a feeling that was the answer, but I wasn't sure. 'Cause I don't know what kind of fucking bullshit this game's gonna pull. I literally equipped it. What the fuck? Ow. Zeno, can you see how much is left in the guide? Do you think I can beat this by 10? Assuming I don't get stuck too badly. Because, I mean, I don't have any class tomorrow. So I can really stay up as late as I want. It's just, you know, my sleep schedule is finally, like, good again, and I don't want to fuck it up again. Probably not. Alright. I guess that means I'll have to put off Tunic another day. That's fine. Like, it's not a big deal. I was just really hoping to finish this. Oh, God, what am I doing? So none of the other towers specify... Oh, wait a minute. Replacing all the... One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 runes. Alright, it shouldn't matter what runes I pick, because one of them is just not going to be used. All that mattered was the one. So I should be fine. I am about to lock in the Santak rune, which means Zeno has... It does matter. Okay. The game has not given me any clue as to what I'm doing here. Which is a bit of a problem. So do you know what rune I need to use? Yeah, this is actually kind of annoying because I'm apparently supposed to be doing something specific here, and the game has given me absolutely no indication of what that is. I mean, I would ask him to just send me the guide, but I don't want to be spoiled. It just occurred to me, we have... What tower is this? This should be Tower 2, I believe. Because I've done Tower 5 and Tower 1.
Oh no! 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 No!
Should be area. Tower 1 should be powered. Yeah, I didn't have a choice for Tower 1. Do I even need to fight these fuckers? I don't even need to fight these fuckers. Oh, excuse me. Is there even, like, any indication in the game of what you're actually supposed to do here? Or are you just expected to trial and error this? Yeah, because it'd be really weird if there's not any indication in the game itself. Up in Tower 3 in a moment. Is this one also going to give us a choice? No option, just power. There's no downside. So I'm assuming the 3 towers you can screw up are 2, 5, and one of the others. Are we back here? We are indeed back here. There's nothing in here, actually. So then, for the 2 towers, or for the remaining, or 2, 5, and 8, yeah, so if you can just tell me what the rune is for Tower 8 when I get there, I can just lock that in. Hello. Of course, it's a trapper. Oh, it expired. Interesting. Yeah, close the spell for Tower 8. Alright. Let me just... Yes. So this is more of a question for Zeno, since I feel like he would have a better answer. But in real life, is there any way to actually measure someone's sanity? Or is it just an unofficial, this person is normal or not normal kind of thing? Because a lot of games have sanity meters. But does it actually mean anything in real life? Because I feel like in real life, you're either insane or you're not. There's no, like, levels of insanity. I know I said it was more of a question for Zeno, but if anyone else actually knows the answer, they can just, you know, say it. There are tests. Psychology is a very underfunded field. Alright. So I'm just gonna go to Tower 8 now, since that's the only one that actually, like, the only one left that actually matters at the moment. They rely on comparing results to a supposedly sane person. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. Because, like, I feel like different eras have different definitions of who or what, or of who is sane and who isn't. Because, like, I am a gender fluid pansexual person. In today's world, unless you're a fuckwit, I am not insane. So, what was the spell? If I was born in even the 70s, maybe even the 80s, I would probably be viewed as insane. Huge stone block marked with bizarre etchings dominated the room. Is it art? A memorial? A tomb of the original inhabitants? Or a bastardized interment of its loathsome conquerors? Y'all are using some fancy language here. And of course he's blocking the fucking path. Born in the 1600s, I'd be considered a witch. Telefrag. Or, I mean, even in today's world, in some countries, I'd probably be considered insane. Has there been a dead body there this whole time? Yeah, I've been telefragging this whole time. You didn't know? That's the only way to really deal with those fuckers. I suppose you could shoot them from across the area, but you can also just, you know, telefrag them. Well, I've done it more than twice on, because that isn't the first time they've shown up there. I was doing that a lot on Monday. Alright, so that's done. The rest of these are probably just bargains. Bargains. I meant to save. Can I save here? Yes. Also, I'm only saying this because I just want to talk about food for a moment. I see those trappers. I want pierogi. We don't have enough room in the freezer to store pierogies, though. So we have to make room in the freezer. So to do that, we have to eat the food that's in there. And since I really want pierogi, and I'm going to be pushing for us to have those meals, that means I get to look forward, and this applies to Zeno too, since he lives here. We get to look forward to schnitzel, potato pancakes, various forms of ground beef, including bison burger patties, and Mongolian beef. There's no end to the other side. And I'm only telling you this because I am thinking about food, because me hungry. Though, for those who know who Puffin Ardwolf is, yeah, there's tocino pork in there too. But for those who know who Puffin is, Puffin and I have one major thing in common, and that is that we are basically never not thinking about food. It's actually funny, that's how Puffin and I really got to know each other. It was because we just talk about food all the time. And most of my friends, my closest friends, that's how we bonded. We just talked about food. That's probably why Dennis and I are such close friends. I mean, for a little bit, we were actually going out to restaurants together, taking turns paying, because we both wanted to hang out more. And what better way to hang out with your friends than having a meal? We haven't done that in a while, though. Oh, we do talk about food. We bonded over other ways, though, because, like, yeah, like, we had other things to talk about. So I don't view that as a negative. Because we bonded in other ways, but for most of the people I know, we bond over food. Wow, am I saying we just fucking tanked? I knew exactly one person who didn't love food, and he and I are no longer friends. That wasn't the reason we're no longer friends, we're just no longer friends for reasons that I won't get into here. Oh, it's one of these fuckers again. Can I just walk past you? That should be blocking my way. Babe, no. God, those things just fucking eat at your sanity. Oops.
Deep into that darkness peering.
So is that a sanity effect, or is that actually the GameCube throwing up an error? Yeah, the date is wrong. The date is wrong because I never actually fixed the consoles after daylight savings. So I actually don't know if that's a sanity effect. I think that might just genuinely be an error. Oh, we're back here? Yes, I know. My sanity's dropping. Fuck all of you. Everyone has betrayed me. I'm fed up with this world. Actually, it probably doesn't matter what I shoot him with. Ow. Is that a sanity effect? I can't believe we've been duped this whole time. I mean, the GameCube is a great console, but some games really just fucking break. Alright, that should be fine for now. Also, I mean, this is a GameCube, so it is old. That hurt to say. GameCube is what, 20 years old by this point? Next year it can drink. Oh, it'll be 21 tomorrow. I couldn't remember if it was 2001 or 2002. The GameCube is one of the best consoles ever made. It's got a fantastic library of games, a fantastic set of exclusives. It's just a really good console. Also, keep in mind, while the GameCube did come in last in its generation, the Xbox didn't actually sell much better. It's not that big of a difference. Edward's meddling with the arrays has conjured incredible energies that are now building up inside the city and can't be contained for long. Edward needs to escape the city. Rolling around at the speed of... No. Oh, that I know. Oh. There's a switch. There's the switch. Where's the switch? Let me guess, you're blocking the fucking switch. And you got the big ass spell. I can't find the spell list. That's not the right one. And yeah, I'm gonna get hit. God, dude, I literally do not have time for this. What the fuck? Why did you stop now, you piece of shit? Oh, I literally could have just walked past them. Okay, that's fine, because now I know I can just walk past them. I did all that. If you mean Call of Duty Warzone, I do not own it, and I will never own it. I know it's free, and I will never own it. I do not play Call of Duty. Wish I could skip cutscenes. Oh, Bao, why don't you play Uno with me? Because, you know, you have Uno on your Xbox. You have Uno, dipshit. It came free with your fucking Xbox. You have Uno, you fucking dick! Well, go to it in the arcade, and you can download it for free. You don't even have to pay for it. It's a fucking card game. They're just giving it for free. Hello, what are you doing here? Oh, that's the guy I didn't kill from earlier. Oh my god. Edward, I need you to run. I don't care if you're getting tired, I need you to fucking run like your life depends on it, because my dude, it fucking does. Alright, catch your breath. Make it quick. Catch your breath. Alright. Not that old. You're in your prime. You can do this. Okay, thank God. Fucking obliterated. Well, Han, he's not saying the GameCube crash is one of the errors. He was just saying that those were the... Or, he's not saying the GameCube crash is one of the Sanity effects. He was just saying those are the other Sanity effects. But the GameCube crash is probably just the GameCube crashing. F. This guy looks like me. No, he doesn't. Oh, that's how Grandpa died.
Master, I bring thee grave news. The colony of Guardians in the ruins of Engar has been decimated. Without them, I fear we are lost.
Your fears are unfounded, servant. This news is irrelevant. I have seen the future that will come to pass. In this vision, I see myself crushing Xanatos as I was destined to do. My many mouths consume its body from all sides.
Sure, Bozo. Well, the grandpa was fine. The ghost grandpa was actually pious this whole time.
This I've seen. This is what will be.
You would place all our faith in a vision?
Yes. Just as I have placed all my faith in you.
Alex finds a scrap of paper tucked between the pages of the tome. It appears to be a note from Edward. Oh, my sanity is low again. Small note written on a page from the tome of Eternal Darkness. Dear Alex, I have left you a small surprise to keep you going when everything seems to go awry. It was my favorite tipple, and there are several barrels of it in the basement. Please help yourself to what you can find. My guess is that I won't be needing it. Your loving grandfather, Edward. Yeah, gonna let this thing go. Let's make some more fun. Rip Boozo. Haha, got him. There's something stashed between the barrels of port. Should Alex pull it out? A pickaxe. The hell do I need a pickaxe for? Alright. I thought the game glitched out for a moment there. Swing your arms from side to side, come on, it's time to go, do the Mario. What the fuck is the pickaxe for? Was there something that I could break earlier? Hellish depiction of some monstrous landscape. A blood-colored sky hangs over a dementedly surreal lane in which flayed skin flaps in an acidic breeze. What mind could have conceived this? Hey, buddy's back. Also, that art is definitely a Sanity effect. Wait a minute. Had a feeling. Ancient stethoscope, seemingly accidentally dropped into the pile of ash, glints brightly in the light of the room. Should Alex retrieve it from its bed of ashes? Scrap of paper, unmarked by the fire, lies amidst the bones and ashes. Should Alex retrieve this piece of paper? Yes. The Journal of Max. This was the servants' room we weren't able to get into before. As I contemplated these ideas, my suspicions of my servants grew and I became increasingly fearful of them. I began to watch them carefully. Days ago, I watched one of them stretch his neck. I could have sworn I saw it twist in a most peculiar direction, and a bulge of muscle tissue collect and grow in the most incorrect of manners, as if a bone was being displaced from its proper location and something else moving in its place. I stumbled away knowing that I was surrounded by unholy creatures that wore the skins of mortal men and women. I had to take action. Dear God, let my hand be swift and merciful, lest the world see more of these diabolic creatures. Well, some of the... Ow. Some of the, servants really were
Can't be happening.
Enemies. these enemies really here? Or is this just a back-to-back sanity effect kind of thing? Oh, this isn't the sanity effect. These guys are really here. It's not safe to save right now, but I want to save. What are we gonna find in the safe, my dudes? Now that Alice has the stethoscope, she can easily hear the tumblers inside. To open the safe, the dial should be turned to the right until the tumblers can be heard falling into place, then turned to the left until the same sound is heard, and finally to the right until the sound of the safe being unlocked is heard. Should Alex try to open the safe. A situation where I would very much like to use the D-pad. This is so tedious. Never mind. As a safe's door hinges open, its contents are revealed. Many important items left behind by Edward lie on the shelves inside. Should Alex collect the items? The essence of Ulyaoth. Crankshaft. Letter from Edward. Ashes to ashes. Oh, that can't be good. Ashes to ashes is part of a Bible quote. The full quote is ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
A storm approaches, Augustus. A storm of metal and fire. And a torrent of souls along with it. Young and vibrant. Yes, I have seen it coming. A worthy sacrifice, I am sure, and one that will allow the greater guardian that resides below to finish its channeling. With this sacrifice of souls I make unto thee, Great One, the gate shall be ready to be opened, and your freedom shall be at hand.
I am saving right the fuck now, because I do not want to open that safe again.
Dear Alexandra, if you are reading this, Alex, then I am surely dead. Knowing that the police will contact my only living relative, I made sure to leave this message for you. As I write this letter, Pius Augustus is waiting for his chance to strike me down for what I have done to the Guardian City. I believe I have slowed Augustus's plans, but not stopped them completely. He will still try to bring his ancient into this world. You must continue what our ancestor Max has started. You must gather the artifacts and call forth an ancient to combat what Augustus brings into this world. Of the artifacts, there are 4, but one of these is in the clutches of Pius himself. They are the Black Heart of Mantarok, the Claw of Chaturga, the Sigil of Zelototh, the Veil of Uliauth. Your skill in the arcane science will not be as strong as Pius's, who has had 2 millennium to prepare his gate. You will need all the remaining artifacts to match his power. It all rests with you, my dear. I wish you well in this desperate act. I wish I had more guidance for you, but I am at my wit's end, and I feel I am running out of time. Your loving grandfather, Edward.
I think I understand why you have to play the game multiple times to get the true ending. You only get 1 artifact in each playthrough, aside from the Heart of Mantarok. So I'm guessing something is going to happen at the end here that's going to throw us back to the beginning of the game. And we get to pick a new artifact or something. That's my guess. Alright. So we got about 30 minutes of stream left. I'm just gonna keep going. Oh, actually, run that. I'm gonna go to the... Actually, no. Chapter page.
Wherever disaster and death lurk, there is likely to be an ancient just beyond our senses, waiting. They prey on our misfortune and exploit it toward their own twisted ends. When hundreds of oil fields are set ablaze on the heels of war, the ancient's grip tightens.
It's either meant for that or
knowing
the
that lives will be
observatory room.
forfeit and
the
resources
telescope.
squandered. But a few people make a difference. People like Michael Edwards, a Canadian industrial firefighter hired to put an end to the insanity at the end of the war. Ironically for him, the insanity was just beginning.
Middle East. Oh god. What war was this? the
How's
Gulf
the
War.
temperature in there?
It's hotter than hell here. I'm getting a little nervous about this one.
Come on.
Out of control than the others. More powerful. I don't know how else to describe it.
This is the safest way to blow out these things. You've done this enough to know that. It's by the numbers. It's all good. Just relax.
The silicone cloth and the water spray are there, so you're probably right. We've got 500 pounds of 80% nitroglycerin-grade dynamite all in place. We're good to go.
Edwards, you can pull your team back now. Get your team to a safe distance and we'll try to kill the fire.
Sure thing. Coming back now.
We're getting a pressure increase at the well cap. It's gonna tear itself apart. Hurry! Get your team out of...
F. That's it. That's the chapter game over. If only it was that simple. That's not the monument from Roberto's chapter, is it? Wait, Pokemon icons? We're actually getting Pokemon icons. Fuck, and one of them won't be Absol.
Patterson. All gone.
Oh no, we're hot.
Looks like they've been buried alive.
Yep, that's the
Under tons of
monument.
concrete.
Take this. Guard it well. Many have perished for it. Take it. Take it to the ruins of Engal. At the ruins, a gathering of light.
You want me to take this to some ruins under a house in Rhode Island?
Take it. Save us. All.
Oh shit. Sensing the danger, Mike protects his hands from the insidious magic by using his coat to carefully pick the artifact from the debris strewn floor. Okay, so maybe I was wrong. There's the ruby effigy again, and the sapphire effigy. I can't believe it. We actually get a flashlight, and I can't even equip it at the same time. Is it? Oh, wait, no, I can. Holy shit. That's awesome that we're actually getting Pokemon icons. A desiccated corpse lies sprawled in the temple, or on the temple floor, dressed in desert combat fatigues. A rifle, pistol, and a variety of ammunition lie about him. The soldier appears to have gone down fighting. Should Mike collect the weapons? Good God. I'm just going to... Can I go down? It's just the same part I'm starting with. I'm going to go until I find the Tome of Eternal Darkness. Oh, Christ. Never mind. Oh my god! Alright, fuck it, fine. Okay, I'll just go. Wait, what is that acronym, Bo? I don't know what that is. What does that even mean? I wanna go. Something is draining my health. Yeah, I don't have the tome. I'm probably just gonna end up dying. If I die before I get the Tome of Eternal Darkness, I'm just going to end stream. Because, I'm definitely not finishing this chapter tonight. I'd have to essentially restart the entire chapter. So, I'm not getting the Tunic tomorrow. Because it looks like we're doing this for one more night. Yep. I figured. I don't know what the tome is. Okay. Hold up. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna end stream here. I have 16 minutes left. I don't even know if I can find that Tome of Eternal Darkness in that time. Probably gonna be dying a lot. The Tome is my tomb. Yes, actually it is. So, let's just find someone to read. My trackball could work. There it is. Okay. Yeah. So, unfortunate that we weren't able to finish the game tonight, but I wasn't really expecting the chapters to get so long like this. Yeah, be quick with your heads up, hun, so I don't have to. Might not be able to watch tomorrow. That's fine, huh? Like, I don't demand anyone come watch my streams. Not even you. Not even Zeno. Okay, well, Zeno has an obligation at the moment, but, like, I don't demand anyone really watch my streams. If people can't show up, can't make it, that's fine. I have to catch the bus at, like, 5 a.m.? Ew! I'm so sorry, hon. There was a time, when I was going to Twitch, can you fucking mute the stream? Jesus Christ. Here we go. Sorry. There was a time when I was going to university instead of college. This is my first attempt. Don't know what possessed me to do this, but I took an 8 a.m. class. So I had to catch the bus at like 6 fucking a.m. or something like that for a nearly full hour of transit. It sucked. And I don't know what possessed me to take an 8 a.m. class. I am so fucking thankful for remote learning, because my god, it's been a godsend. So, we're raiding Kohai tonight, because he's a good bean. He's playing Power Wash Simulator, and that'll be a nice chill thing after what we just went through. So I will be back tomorrow with the rest of Eternal Darkness. Hopefully we can finally finish it. I guess I won't be getting to Tunic until next week. And then Saturday, I'll be a little late starting stream because I'm joining Puffin's Community Night off stream, but we're still doing Mario Party. And Sunday will be I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, which I've been wanting to play for the past few years. And Eternal Darkness is now going through the intro. So, y'all have a good night. Sorry we couldn't finish the game tonight. It just happens. I have no Twitter and I must meme. I am stealing that for an announcement.
You too will come to understand fear.
And you too will come to understand that Kohai is a being. I don't know. So, good night.